What's up, everybody? Excuse me. What's up, everybody? It's the Birdman today on this Saturday, and I'm doing a quick live. I might be doing something either tonight or tomorrow, so stay tuned to that. It's in the works, and it's going to be surprised. I cannot say it just quite yet what's going to happen, but as soon as I find out the information and the detail, I will let everybody know on what's going to happen. It's going to be exciting, and please, guys, please stay tuned to that. And today is a beautiful day. We're graced with another beautiful day. Hope everybody's doing good. We're still keeping our prayers and thoughts for my guy Philly Bird, and let me give him a quick little plug so he knows that I'm holding it down. That's my boy right there, Philly Bird. He's on the road to recovery. We need all the prayers and thoughts. This man is a fighter. He's Philly tough, and he is Eagle tough, and just keep him in your prayers and thoughts, everybody, to the date. So when he gets out of that dang hospital, and we will celebrate, Eagle wins and be together again. So remember, keep Philly Bird in your prayers and thoughts. And shout out to you, Philly. And today we got a special guest, Mr. Philly Fanatic, also known as Caladelphia Faith, and he is working. He's representing. He's always grinding. He's always thinking of the next thing to say. He's always watching his birds, his Phillies, his Flyers. He's just a 4-for-4 man, and he's just a hardworking dude, and he's out there doing his school. And what's up, Jesse? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Finally, we have a good connection. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just waiting for Ben Simmons to be traded. I heard we might get Bradley Beal possibly on draft night, possibly. We got the Celtics. I think the Lakers are going to get involved with them, and it's just a good amount of team. I think the Warriors too, and then we're in there too. So I hope that does happen because we need a shooter. But that's pretty much it. What's going on with the Sixers and the Flyers? They just did 3 trades right now, so they're trying to get things going and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. So Philadelphia is actually doing some good things. The Phillies are looking good so far. So far, so good. We're getting back on track again. The pitching is looking good, but we need more pitching. And then we got in August, we got football coming through. Our favorite month is August. That's my favorite month. And then you got September, of course. So.
All right. So since you brought the 76ers, let me give you – and then I'm actually thinking I'm going to incorporate a little bit more Philadelphia Sixers, even though I'm a Chicago fan, but I cannot help but not listen and talk about the 76ers because being a Eagles fan and listening to Philadelphia sports media, you have no choice but to hear it because regardless, I hear it all the time. But as being a fan of basketball, it hasn't been the same as, I'm watching, I was hardcore into basketball in the 90s, Michael Jordan, Johnson, the legends. I was able to catch that. And, so I come from that era. The new era kind of like turned me a little bit away from basketball a little bit. I'm not a fan of like creating super teams and all that. I believe like once you're on that team, you have to create in within, and shout out to Milwaukee Bucks, doing something that's old school, staying with the team, building with inside. And that proves all the doubters that you can do that. You don't have to create these super teams. And like, I can't stand like LeBron I cannot give LeBron James the credit as a, like a Kobe or a, Michael, stuff like that. The only reason why I say that is because he was just bouncing around too much. Stay, if you were in Cleveland, he started in Cleveland, I believe.
Yeah.
He should have just, honestly, dude, you should have just made that a tinsel town. You should have changed the atmosphere in Cleveland. You would have done something that no one's ever done before. You did bring them a title, but you should have just kept building that city. You should have made that a new, sports town and just kept it that way. I know Cleveland Browns are doing better, and they're on the upcoming with what's the quarterback's name for? It's escaping me right now.
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield. So
Baker
because
Mayfield.
I was on board thinking that he was a bust, and I guess maybe the new coaching staff or whoever came in is just kind of like dialed in with him because you don't really ask too much from Baker Mayfield. That's why I think
Mhm.
Jalen Hurts is, I don't see why Jalen Hurts can't do something like what Baker Mayfield's doing. I don't think that's impossible to ask.
Mhm.
Hey, Elsa, how you doing today? Jesse's in the house today. The trip is coming up soon, and I cannot wait to be down there in Laughlin and just hanging out with you guys and don't worry about work and just be family time, and then let's talk some sports out there and just be relaxed. And I wish Jesse was out there, but unfortunately he's not gonna make it this time. But next year, man, you got to keep it in line.
Mm-hmm.
We got my man Bird Gang 31. How you doing, man? How's it going today? I hope you're having a blessed day and enjoying all the crazy Eagle talk and stuff like that that's going down. And Jesse, if you have not subscribed to Bird Gang 31, please do. He is a very nice guy, loves his birds, and he definitely loves talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, which is my topic of the day.
Okay, I'll do that.
And also likewise too, Bird Gang 31, sub up. Jesse, give him your. Actually, I should put up your link right here. Go ahead and talk about your page.
So I'm gonna probably do it within probably 3 weeks. I'm gonna talk about preseason and stuff like that. So it's biblical Philadelphia Eagles. Actually, I'm just gonna talk about the Eagles because
What is your
it's
page, Jesse?
Caladelphia Faith.
Okay. Go ahead.
Faith. So Caladelphia Faith is I'm gonna have probably gonna have a scripture or so, and then I'm gonna get into the Eagles. I'm actually gonna talk about Sixers and Eagles actually. The baseball, hockey, I'm not really good, so I'll talk about basketball and football. Those are my probably two topics, but that's what I'll be talking about, and then I'll be talking about like who we got, who's doing bad, why the Eagles are doing bad, and stuff like that, and then statistics and stuff like that. So it'll be like kind of like radio, like how I used to do it on when I do it with my college and stuff. So yeah, yep.
I found you. So let me. Whoops, I didn't grab the. Hold on 1 second.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Philly Fanatic. Shaking. This is all of your stabilizers.
Hold on. I don't know why you did that. So, kind of talk about what you expect with your channel. Like, what are you looking forward to the most?
Just be myself, just like you over here. I gotta get that program going on. Actually, I'm probably gonna get it soon. I think I'm gonna get better headset. Probably get a better camera. And just talk about the birds like I usually do, and be myself and talk about what don't sugarcoat it. Talk about what really happened instead of what do you call it? And then just some Eagle fans don't like what I'm saying and all that stuff.
Hey,
and I'm like,
hold on, Jesse. Hold on. Hey, Bird Gang, if you want to join the show right now, let me know, man. We're more than glad to help you on. You can hop on here if you got time. He said, "Let me get a wrench." You don't got a wrench? Oh my goodness! Yeah, I'll get you a wrench, man. Don't worry. Okay, I just posted the link right there. His link is up there in the chat, and then let me kind of show you what it looks like. Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen. See, Jesse, all the stuff I got to learn.
Mm-hmm. We always got to learn everything. Every day? Always learn something every day.
So there is. Let me go back to it. There it is. You see it there? That is Caladelphia's Faith, and I believe my man Bird Gang 31 just subbed them up, man. Appreciate you, Jesse. Appreciates you and he's at 44. So let's watch Jesse grow, and let's get him to 100, man. Let's get the small victories count, and I'll be there to celebrate you when you get to 100. And we got your back, man. Let's do this. The grind is real, and I know you can do it. I believe in you, man.
Thank you.
So yeah, Bird Gang, thank you for subbing up. So being back to the Sixers, I was kind of thinking that I hope Joel Embiid was kind of taking notes on what Giannis brought to the NBA, which is he's the big man in town. He's the share. I mean, basically, Joel Embiid is he's the man. He is right now. He is the top dog in the Philadelphia 76ers. There's no doubt in my mind that he is this. He is the guy down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one else has really. I don't know how many years since Joel Embiid signed. No one else is like compared to his superstardom down there. Now, the downfall of this, and I'm going to get to it right now, and this is probably something Sixer fans would not like to hear, but it's just that seeing how do you say his name?
Giannis. Yeah.
Seeing Giannis do that, and then seeing how there's this meme out there or a picture of him when he started into how he looks right now. I mean, the guy just, I mean, it's a miracle that to see this guy just get even bigger than what he what already was, man, and his size. So the point I'm trying to make is that Joel Embiid's time is like coming to an end.
Two more years. 2 more years. Huh? 2 more years. If the process will die in 2 years, we got to get it right now.
It's dead. It's dead. It's dead. There's no way. Let me explain. So, with Joel Embiid, the problem is this. Yes, the talent is there. When I was watching them in the playoffs, I forgot which game it was. I don't know if it was the second or third week. The problem that I saw that Joel Embiid was, he had that injury thing. So when he was playing, he looked like he just was off. He was not doing Joel Embiid type stuff. But he did after they end up beating the. What? No, actually they didn't beat them.
That's the Hawks.
Yeah. Okay. So the Hawks when they were.
That's Atlanta. That was.
I mean, they did beat them some games, but when they were losing, like the I think they lost they lost the first game, right?
Yes, they lost the first game. Second game they won.
Okay, so what I'm trying to get to is that he, at the wrong time, was injured. He did start playing better, but the games that he was just off, he didn't have it. He was like things that he normally makes and does, he didn't bring it. So what happened was you asked Ben Simmons to step up and do what he was supposed to do because, believe it or not, this guy is supposed to be a superstar himself, and he's supposed to be. I mean, when he came out, they're making the comparison that he is supposed to be Magic Johnson. Now, I don't see no Magic Johnson. I didn't see anything from him that led me to believe that he was Magic Johnson. I mean, to say that he's Magic Johnson and then he does something like that in the playoffs, it's just night and day. He does great in playoffs, and it almost kind of reminds me that Carson Wentz, like a Carson Wentz and Joel Embiid. I mean, Ben Simmons, that they show up like they'll have like great games. Playoff time when it's important, it's non-existent. Of course, Ben Simmons has more playoff games than Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz only played 10 minutes in a playoff game, that's not enough to say anything. But unfortunately, that's what happened to us. So my point being is that Ben Simmons let down the whole franchise.
I agree. We got to get him out of there as soon as possible.
The problem too that I have is, why is this? Like, I don't understand that he can't shoot. He can't shoot threes. Like, I can't understand that for the life of me, and it was a big mix. Drafting Ben Simmons was a huge mistake, because you could have got someone, even if they didn't have his great numbers that he provides sometimes. You have to have a guy that can shoot. You can't have a guy on your team that cannot shoot. And you can't have a guy on your team that cannot make free throws. So Philadelphia 76ers are in huge trouble. They're in big trouble, because what I'm gathering from what I'm hearing from news and media and fans is that that guy's here to stay. And I know that's not what Sixer fans want to hear, but that might be a possibility, because who's going to want to take a man that doesn't shoot? They're going to have to sweeten up the deal. And I don't even think the 76ers are in any, talking terms and no negotiation terms with anybody to do something like that. So that might be a possibility, and I don't know how you're going to fix that. And if that man is still on the team and you guys don't bring some guy to replace him that's better than him and can shoot free throws and shoot on the perimeter and three-pointers and all that stuff, the process is pretty much over. I mean, I don't how are you going to do this? And then the other thing is, the contract negotiations with Joel Embiid, that he's wanting to ask for that superstar contract or get the highest paid thing. You know what? Sure. Go ahead and pay Joel Embiid that and stuff, because, he is the face of that franchise right now. But the problem with that is he's just not showing up, and it might be a little too late in what they're doing. I do not believe in Doc Rivers at all. I don't. If he had the best player on the team and he couldn't get him to the chip and win one, there's no way that he's going to go to Philadelphia and do the same thing. That is just my opinion, but I think that it's just a little too late. And how are you going to get some guy to come in to help with Joel Embiid? And the other thing is that the two words that everybody hates to say is injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has those giraffe legs, and they're brittle, and that messes him up, man. And that's a big problem. It's a big problem.
It is, and he needs to stop eating In and Out and all that stuff. He needs to stay on a salad diet. It's ridiculous. I saw him. I think it was a couple years ago, 3 years ago. He was on the. He was about to, he was playing, and he had I think before he played, he had a burger. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, so that's what you're doing. No wonder why you're getting injured. You got to play. You got to actually,
Big Play Slay in the building. How you doing, brother? How's it going?
What's up, man? Sonic, I love that. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, Sonic. Check out Jesse's show. He's going to be getting into it a little bit more. His link is, I actually do need to pin that. Let me pin that real quick so people can click on subscribe to you, man. Okay. So go ahead and let them know a little bit more about like what, or go ahead and let's dive into the Eagles right now. What's your expectations? What's your feelings right now?
I said last year, if we don't know preseason, we're not going to have a season. This year, I think we're going to be a lot better. We will be a lot better than people think we are. And by the way, at US Today, what I saw at US Today, they said we're going to win 3 games. It seems like every time, always attacking us. Always. It doesn't matter if it's the Flyers or the Phillies or whatever. It could be the Sixers, whatever it is. No, we're going to win about at least 10 to 11 games. And if we don't win the division, we will probably win the wild card. That's where we'll be at. I think about 10 to 11 games at most. And if we can go to 12, that'd be awesome. But I think we should be fine this year. As long as we have a good offensive line and give Jalen Hurts some time, and then just, let the boys play and see what they can do. I think we could be good this year. I want the expectations to be high. I want the doubters to be like, oh, wait a minute, they're actually doing pretty good. Look at that quarterback. Look at Jalen Hurts. He's like Michael Vick running all over the place. So, And I think his go-to guy is going to be Devontae Smith because Alabama boys right there. So that'd be a connection right there. I'd be like, so that'd be something that's going to be great. So
yeah, there's
what's up, Yee?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Your browser has lost connection to your camera. I don't know why. Hold on, I'm still there, Jesse. Just I don't know, for some reason my camera lost connection.
Okay.
Can you hear me still?
I hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. What's up, Yee? West Coast Birds. What's going on? Don't miss Corey Simon on my channel tomorrow. All right, yeah, we'll definitely check that. Oh, there. Hold on a second. I had to switch. I don't know what the heck's going on. Let me try one more. Very interesting. I guess when you put new technology, things happen, right?
Yeah, technology is not always perfect.
Yeah, so very interesting news, especially about I'm hearing I'm seeing it kind of like flow through the Twitter sphere. That Aaron Rodgers might be coming to Philadelphia, and I was just like laughing at that. Like I'm like, dude, I'm not putting any freaking in that at all. Yeah, I was just like, nah, dude.
No, he's retiring. That's what I think. He's retiring. I think.
Yeah,
So.
but now they're saying that there's a thing where he's possibly gonna go to Philadelphia, and I'm like, dude, we need to stop this stuff, man.
You got to be kidding me.
Right. Actually, Puga's the one that posted that thing. I'm like, nah. They were like, and people are like, I wish, but I'm not gonna go there. I am not gonna go there. I don't know why we're even. I mean, I feel like sometimes the media gets a little bit too desperate, and we try to just dig up for anything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Oh wow, I see it. What the heck? That doesn't look right. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae. Okay. It's not gonna happen. I'm looking at it right now. Oh wow, that's funny. Let's give Jalen Hurts a chance, and I think we have a future.
Let's see.
That's crazy.
Let me post something real quick. Let me share with you guys.
The video. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I know it's been a minute. I'm a big Bama fan. I hope y'all know that. So it's always been Roll Tide. It's forever gonna be Roll Tide. And we actually got the first Heisman winning receiver in a minute, man. Devontae Smith. A lot of people always talk about how good our DBs are, but when it comes to receivers, I think people got to start talking about that, man. We had Jared Judy, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper. We had Jalen Waddle. Way too many first-round picks, all pros, future Hall of Fame receiving.
That's a Slim Reaper right there, Jesse. You excited? That's a Slim Reaper.
Obviously, he got no pads.
Yeah.
Doing little stuff here and there, but he looked good, man. He looked like he ready to ball. He looked real smooth in and out of his routes.
See him.
One thing I would definitely like to see him do is he kind of move into his next year. Just put on some weight, man. Put on some muscle. get in the weight room, and I definitely think he's going to do that. I don't know how old dude is, but I mean, at the end of the day, people always kind of, put on muscle at different times. That's not really his style of play. He's much more of an in and out, slot, getting in and out on the breaks type of dude. So I'm not really too concerned about size. But if you just look at the feet, the technique, everything will look good. He looks in the ball real well. So Eagles fans, I know y'all got one, man. Y'all got one for sure, my guy right here. So appreciate y'all tuning in. See y'all on the next one. And I'm going to leave y'all the rest of this video, man.
Man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy seeing him doing those routes, man.
He's gonna be a threat. The third down situations? He's gonna make them. He's gonna be fast, man.
Yeah, look at him right there. Dang, look at that! Wow.
Oh my goodness.
He got that speed, dude. Look at that.
Boom.
You know what's cool too? It looks like he's got a good eye on the ball too.
He does. He's very focused. I like that. Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's good seeing these guys, out there, man.
Oh, how do you feel about Zach Ertz coming back?
It just depends. It just depends which Ertz, we're getting. Which one is it?
Yeah,
I'm very confused on that. So shout out to my guy King Alby Raider. We're gonna be doing some content here, especially when the Eagles play the Raiders. So I'm super stoked about that game because I will be down there in the building representing for the West Coast Birds, Birdman versus King Alby Raider. And give him a sub, man. He's a good guy, man.
Okay.
I know we're not the same, team and everything, but he's a good guy. You can catch him on TikTok. He does a lot of crazy stuff. He's a huge Funko Pop collector. He has a lot of crazy cool stuff, man. And I don't know, he's a little jealous because I got this guy. And actually, because of King Alby Raider, he got me into like collecting Funko Pops. So I
like that. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, this is cool, man. So, I'm gonna try to get more stuff like that. I mean, now because of him, I'm collecting these things now, and now I got my kids going crazy trying to collect Funko Pops. But I figure, they're worth money later, man. If you can keep them in good condition and everything, take care of them, kind of like baseball cards, something different to the game. They have the Eagles one. And we're actually going to probably be doing a bet. Me and him are going to bet like a Funko Pop. So I believe he said that he knows a guy who has a Reggie White signed Funko Pop. So that will be the bet. So if the Eagles beat the Raiders, I will be getting that. And then we got to figure out what he wants for if the Raiders beat the Eagles. So that's going to be fun. Stay tuned for that.
It's a good bet.
Only coming to save the bag. Elsa said, Smith is no joke. I told you his pregame workout is nuts. Saw him at Bama bowl game versus ND.
Notre Dame. She's a Notre Dame fan. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so what was your opinion about the whole Zach situation?
You mean Zach Ertz?
Yeah, what do you
I wanted to keep him. I want to keep him.
Right.
I always wanted to keep him. I don't understand why we're going to trade him because you never know. He could be that guy for us. So like in those situations, I miss that Zach Ertz where, in those critical situations, he would, get the first down and stuff like that and just be a good asset for us. But I feel like last year, the players, some of them had flaws and stuff. So I figured it wasn't fair. So I just wanted to keep him. Because we have one player on the offense.
Hey guys, how are you?
That'd be good.
How's everyone doing? Which makes two. We can. How you doing? Elliot, right? Yep. Hey Les, how are you? Sorry, I don't know everyone's name yet. I'll get to know all your guys' names. All right. How are you? How you guys doing? Nice to see you guys finally in person. Hey, how are you? Good to see you in person. Yeah, I know who you are. How's the golf game? Good. It's going good? Yeah, you did? How'd you play? Good. You look like you played this morning. Fine. Good? Good. Excellent. Hey, how are you? Hey, Howard, nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
Mostly good.
Great to meet all y'all. Yeah, I'm glad I got to see you guys in person. Yeah, same. Same, very much so. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Look forward to getting to work with you more. All right, see y'all. Thanks, guys. Look forward to working with all you guys. See ya. Nice to see you again. What's going on? What's up, baby? How you feeling, big dog? Let's go. Ready to roll? Good. I might have to say no, but in the microphone tape is stuck on my chest there. Just now? Most important fundamental right here. Catch and tuck, catch and tuck, catch and tuck, catch and tuck. Catch and tuck, catch and tuck. Catch and tuck. No mistakes. 2 coaches, 1 player. No mistakes today. Ball handling details. Let's go. Hey, just wherever they need it. Come to the receiver drill. Knock at it. RVA, when they're throwing it, I want you poking at it. Little turn and finish. Little turn and finish. That's good. That looked good. Hey, I like that. I like that. Run off the football. Too much like I'm trying to dance. Run off the football. That's the first thing. Run off football. Then you do your thing at the top. All right? Drive off the ball. Good, Tyree. Finish. Little finish. Hey, give me a little burst. Give me a little burst, Tyree. Every little hit we get on the ball is like 1 more rep of protecting it. 1 more rep of them having to secure it. That's good. I love it. Dig off the ball, Devontae. Hey, that's a good ball there. That's it, Jamie. That's it, Jamie. Hey, get all 3 of them steps, Jack. Jack, don't start chopping too early. 1, 2, 3, pop up, and then out. You hit 15, you're like, I got to go. I'm just saying through 15, pop up at the top because you can round it pretty good. You're getting through it pretty good. Like, get to here. I'm telling you, when you get that guy here, you'll kill him. When you get that guy to flip his hips, you know what I mean? So I'm in a backpedal and he breaks on you, minus. Okay. Plus. Every time, stare that down when you're looking at him in off coverage. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Hey, a little faster. That's good. Good read, though. Good read. That's good spot, Devontae. Good feel. Good feel. Hey, that was perfect. That was perfect. That was perfect. Good read, Jamie. Good read, Jamie. That's it. Hey, that's a good contest. It's a good contest. Jack, good route, baby. Nice route. Good feel that he was matching you. That's a good ball, Jamie. Good touch. Good touch, 10. Good touch, 10. Big time catch. Good job. Habits the attempt every time. Strip attempt every time. Jamon. Hey, that was excellent. That was excellent. That's what made that open up. Good discipline. Hey, Shane, that's one I want for the what to do tape because they get Rodgers going perfect by the outside guy. You gonna bring it up? Right here. All right, guys. Hey, just important that we know the tempo. That's the biggest thing. We got to all be on the same page tempo-wise because we got to know how to practice, okay? So that's the only thing I got for you today. Landon, break us down.
So what do you think, man? What do you like? You like seeing that? You like what you're hearing?
I do. It's I was wondering how this coach was. I'm like, okay, the reason why I wanted this coach is because I thought we're going to keep Carson Wentz and say, oh, okay, cool. All right, we're going to finally get something going finally. But now I like it. I really do. Now he changes the tempo, energy. He's not like where Doug Peterson's like, calm. He has enthusiasm. It's, just keep the team going with positivity. That's what we need.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool, and it definitely looks like there's like a new energy. And at the end of the day, Jesse, we're playing with house money because it's like we don't feel pressure. Like Eagle fans don't feel pressure that we have to set the tone and all this stuff. Like that way, when we do see stuff working and vibing and we get a dub here and there and we see the progression, and it's also in the way you lose. If it was a tough battle, we'll take the loss. We'll take it. We'll take it all day. But it's like the way you lose, the way we were losing last year, it was a hard watch. That it was very disappointing. It was like my boy, it was lackadaisical, like Philly Fuego, he likes to use that word. It was very just it was concerning, man. It was just like almost you're watching the game and it was just like almost like a turn off, like you know what, man, I'm gonna go water the plants or something, or I'm gonna do something else because this game is that bad where I just can't even watch it anymore. It's terrible because you start questioning yourself and you start saying like what exactly are we doing here, especially because you got to remember it's like this is a Super Bowl winning coach. Why what exactly what you're doing? But I think a lot of the Howie Roseman interfering, Carson's head was God knows where, and just the vibe of the team was just down in the dumps, man. It was down in the dumps. And once your team is like that, it's very hard to find a win. That's why when Jalen Hurts comes into the picture and he all of a sudden's got us winning there, I was like, wow, this man, no preseason, really doesn't play with the starters, comes in and he can beat the Saints top 10 defense. And then not just that, we were hanging with Arizona.
That was a good game. I was like, come on, we got to beat Arizona. We got to beat Arizona. Oh,
and
man.
And can we be real for a minute here? If Jalen Hurts finishes the game in Washington and has the starters in, we're winning that Washington game. So he would have had, like I'm still giving them the win for that Arizona game, even though it's a loss. I know it's kind of silly to say that, but what I mean by that, I'm giving him the win because I saw what he was doing. This man was fighting. He was putting up in contention with winning that game. The energy was there. Like, go watch the highlights, Jesse. Go if you have a chance today. Go.
I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel like we won in Arizona, of course. He's putting the effort, putting that work. Something that Carson Wentz wasn't doing, which I don't mind losing. But if you're putting the effort where you want to win something, okay, that's a W right there for me. We should have won that game. There's a little bit dumb mistakes here and there, but this kid is going to develop really good. And then the one in playing the Washington football team, that right there, that was uncalled for because that would have been a W right there. So exactly, I like his work ethic. It reminds me of Michael Vick running all over the place, but then extending the plays and then throwing it, and I'm like, oh, okay, oh my goodness. It's just mind-boggling, by the way. That's amazing. But yeah, we can work around him. Just give him some time. So I'm glad we're gonna have this preseason so we can get it a jump start, jump the cables, get it started, and then we're gonna shock some people. So
right,
it's gonna be pretty good this year actually, because he wants to work hard. So there you go.
Yeah, so it's just the energy's there. It's the only thing. The problem with Zach Ertz staying is that we're not going to be able to figure out what we're going to do with Dallas. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Because we're supposed to be watching him with a microscope because this man wants to get paid. I don't know how he's going to feel, but this is the only thing I could say, I guess, is Dallas. When you are on the field, when you are playing, you better be at 100. You better be catching everything. You try to make yourself like the best tight end out there when it comes to game day. That's the only advice I could give Dallas Goedert, is that no matter what it is, dude, when it's your time to be on that field, and if they do say you're the number one starter and they choose you over Zach Ertz, then don't worry about the money. Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you love. That's why you're playing football, and everything else will fall into place. They're not gonna let you. They're not gonna let a man that does good, has the numbers, just be like, okay, it was very good job, Dallas. It was nice meeting you. Yes, you did good in the season. You have 7 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns. go ahead. We're gonna give you our pink slip, and we'll see. Good luck in the future. There's just no way that you're gonna let somebody that's with work ethic and brings the heat and brings his game time when it's time for game time and brings it. There's no way you let this man walk. So, but I do understand where your mind is, where you're kind of thinking, well, am I going to get paid? Well, Zach Ertz is taking snaps from me. Richie Rich, he's taking snaps from me. But you can't have that mindset, dude. That mindset, it's like me and you come and we have a job to do. If me and you are having a podcast show, we both can't be, one guy's bringing the energy and the other guy's just kind of just sitting there. That's no one's gonna watch you. It's just nothing's gonna happen. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing when it comes to football. It's the same. It's the same thing. Like sometimes I almost feel like football players kind of lose that, like they kind of like, if I have a name, I'm already established. Like don't talk to me. I'm CeeDee Lamb. I'm Dak Prescott. I'm Zach Ertz. I'm whatever. Lane Johnson. I have a name. Don't talk to me. Like sometimes I feel like they do that. Now I'm just bringing up those names, but it's also we're watching you. We could see it. We could see it on the field. Like prime example is that we saw Dawkins. Like we knew what he was going to do every time. Mm-hmm. And there was sometimes there's this misconception that the Eagle fans or Philadelphia fans period are just a bad fan base because we're so tough with our players. But I think we're the engine behind that. We're the ones that we're out there pushing these guys. I mean, I don't think it's right to try to make the fans like kind of shut us up with like be quiet if they're doing bad. Like like the whole Danny Green interview, especially when it came to Ben Simmons, they're just like leave him alone and stuff. Like now I get it. If you're being racist and telling this guy to kill himself, no, dude, you don't. That's not. You're going above and beyond of stupidity. Yeah, you could say, oh, you're playing like trash. You got to, stuff like that when it comes to what the sport is. You got to bring your heart and this and that. Yeah, you could say all that, but don't threaten the guy and say you're gonna do something to his family, like the ridiculous things like that. I agree with that. Don't get to a stupid level where you're bashing the players like that, because you are giving the city a bad name. You are giving the fans a bad name, and that's not what we're here for. That's not what I see. I see a lot of great in fans, and that's why I am who I am because of it. I humbled myself when I noticed how the fans were treating me, especially when I was right there in Carson, and everybody welcomed me with open arms, dude. It's just like, oh man, that's my brother right there, and what if you had no money or something like that? They were still offering, oh, we have food right here. And that's what it's all about, it's, politics aside, all that stuff, like that real energy right there. Like I felt that, dude. Like, that's like, even like when you go to church and stuff like that, it's kind of, I mean, it's not church and a tailgate, totally different things, but it's like the same idea as far as like family and you kind of going to church, you just kind of like, you're kind of at ease and at peace. It's if you think about it, when you do go to church, it's really a lot of meditation, and it's whatever religion. Like it's not just one religion. If the religion is about peace and making yourself a better person in life, then do it. That's a powerful meaning right there. But for when you do go to church with your family, or even if it's by yourself, it's like you're kind of like your safe space where you're just like there to meditate and it kind of lets you reflect on your life a little bit and think about where I am in life, and kind of like talk to talk to the man and talk to someone and just kind of you know what I mean? It's that kind of like. Do you understand what I'm saying about that?
A bond relationship. But many people that are crazy for the Eagles. It's like a big family. You know, you got one that's insane. You got one that's cool. You go, hey man, I got some water for you or whatever. I give you. It's the atmosphere. It's the bond. It's a Philadelphia thing that people don't understand. Basically, you walk in there, you're like, oh, hey, what's up, man? I got you. You know what I mean? That's great. That's what it is. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So like I said, it's just like, you know, like when we hang out and we have pizza and beer or whatever it is. I mean, you don't have to have beer, but it's just like the excitement of watching a sport together and just that's what it's all about, man. And you've been doing it for a while now, you know, and like. You know, when I go back to the funny videos and stuff, and you know, the crazy wild days, you know, especially with like, you know, meeting Philadelphia, like, you know, it sucks that I wish she could still kind of like do what she was doing because like she was all about like bringing the people together and like she's such a cool person because she just like. She lets you in her circle and like and just be like part of what she's doing. She wasn't just like, oh wow, if you're not this type of person, don't come around here, you know, like she's just like she is one of a kind person, you know, and I can't wait to like, you know, when she comes on here again and talk to her and stuff like that because she just has a lot of cool energy and she's just like one of the coolest people to meet, you know.
Yeah, I was supposed to meet her actually, and I went to Dodger Stadium with Alex and his friend. It was Phillies and Dodgers, and she went to the Dodgers game, and I'm like, what? I didn't know she liked baseball, but I think she was wearing red, and I think we sat on the top. We were supposed to meet up with her, and I said, okay, Alex, we'll probably meet her in Oakland. We did, and she was fun. She was cool, funny, and then I started bringing a bunch of people. I invited like 80 people, I think, to the game. I remember. And, yeah, it was pretty cool. I just told her, hey, come to Oakland. But that first tailgate in Oakland was pretty wild. But I was scared for my life in Oakland. I didn't know what was going to happen after that, but it was fun. That was a fun tailgate, though. But then after a while, you know, these tailgates, I'm like, oh, these are fun. I like the LA tailgate. That was fun. That was fun. Taking over that stadium, having a good time, playing music. You got beer, you got, you know, playing games out there, and, you know, that bond, it was pretty, I like that bond we have. And then we went to the Taravan bar, I think near LAX, when we played the Lions, and we played the Lions, it was a snowy game, so just that bond, it was pretty fun. Yeah, so we would drive to LA, I think me and Alex, and we would just go there and just having that bond as a family. You know, it's not blood. Remember, family's not always blood related, but you know, it's called. I can say this: it's Eagles related. You know, that's what it is. But it's good. Those are the good old days. 2013, 14. That was the snowball. The snowball.
Right.
And and then we hung out. I think I was in LA against the Chicago Bears. I think it was the Chicago Bears Monday Night Football game. I think that was at in Hollywood. I didn't even know there was Eagle fans in Hollywood. I don't know if they still have that, but like it was kind of cool. I think my uncle was with us and stuff. But that bond, it's special. It's cool. I like that bond we all have. You know, we come from different backgrounds, different states, different cities, different counties. It's kind of nice. I mean, and we all agree on one thing, and we have a good time. And that's what it's about. So.
Let me see if I could. I was hoping to. Let me see this. Yeah.
LA knows nothing about Philly, baby. Knows nothing.
It is Saturday night. We're on Santa Monica Boulevard outside of Britannia's Pop. We're in its filled to capacity. city with Eagles fans. Now, this is just part of the Green Legion travel experience. Fans go to every away game, and this is a big one.
Whenever you road trip it to an Eagles game, it's just fun. It's just fun. You're around family. Everybody's in it for the long haul. What do I want Rams fans to know?
They're going to kick their asses.
Go Birds! Eagles!
Good morning. It is Sunday game day, and the Santa Monica Pier is a sea of green. These Eagles fans have brought their Sunday tailgate here to sunny California.
This team has revitalized this city's passion. Never really went away, but a few people fell asleep. The fair weathers are starting to wake back up. It's been great for us, and honestly, yeah, it's a great season for everybody.
Yeah, let me bring that up real quick, Jess. Hold on a second. That's on Dahlia's page, that one that you just showed me?
Yes, football and alcohol. Actually, I'm in there too. I wore my Jeremiah Trotter jersey. But
Yeah,
that was great.
Is what's his name in that video though?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to edit that thing though. We'll do it another time though.
All right. Yeah.
But this is fun, man. I'm glad that we're able to talk, and that was crazy. Your camera looks good now, dude. I don't know what happened earlier. It was like blurred out, but this is my new camera, so I'm happy, dude, how clear it is. Like no more graininess and stuff. So, and I can't wait to hook up my mic. Should be coming in today, so it's going to be exciting. So, like I said, guys, Jesse is on Up and Coming. Go check out his channel. I pinned his link. Go subscribe him up. Anybody that's in here today that was on the show, thank you so much. It's all about you guys. I do this for you guys. You guys are what keeps me going and looking to the future. And stay tuned because we'll be doing something really cool. I guess it's going to be tomorrow then because I didn't get any messages back. So be on the lookout for tomorrow and stay tuned. Jesse, if you want to say any last things today.
EAGLES Eagles!
Hey, no better way. All right, guys. Peace. One love. Fly, Eagles, fly. And we are out.
Thank you.